Hello, GeoPopo is back in the house, and in today's video we're going to immerse ourselves into a little bit of Germany. You see, I just got back from an amazing trip around Berlin, and being the dedicated GeoGuessr fan that I am, I made the most out of exploring the city. And you know, I got to locate a little bit of the classic meta, but also got to learn a lot of new stuff. Of course, there's far more to Germany than just Berlin, so to make this into a proper, comprehensive Germany guide, I've actually partnered up with OpenGuessr, and I'll be using their resources, their nifty tips and tricks. In case you haven't come across OpenGuessr before, it is a free, gratis alternative to GeoGuessr. So yes, that does mean you can locate where you are in the world free of charge. Now let's see what we have here. Got these poles, these fences, and these rolling hills. So I'm gonna assume we're in New Zealand. Now I haven't played in a while, so okay, we're actually in Chile. Right, let's see. Got yellow road lines, driving on the right, feels very dry, and the sun is undecided, but I think we're in North Brazil. So let's open up the map. I'm gonna plonk us here, maybe somewhere here. Dry and sunny, okay. Not too far off. Now, if you're feeling a little bit lonely, you can actually play against other people as well, and they've got different modes of play, so you can have multiplayer and competitive mode as well. And if you're a little bit like me and like to focus at a specific country at a time, then OpenGuessr have got you covered because they have a really rich variety of country-specific maps to choose from. So yeah, the world is your oyster. Now, as tempting as it is to gatekeep, OpenGuessr actually have their own education portal, and it's now available also for free. And if you need to brush up on your geography knowledge that perhaps isn't even GeoGuessr specific, you know, you're at school or university and need to learn more about the countries, then this is a really great tool. So if you want to memorize all of the countries in the world, or I don't know, like us, we'll be looking at German states, then head over to education.openguessr.com to check it out. What I really like is that they got these cool quizzes. So if you want to brush up your knowledge on license plates, or I don't know, learn about utility poles, head over. So let's see, I want to know, okay, I think this is Ecuador, you guys. Quite obvious. Oh, okay. Now interesting, you see there's a blue stripe. Actually in Albania you have red stripes, but they also have two blue stripes. I'm just used to the red. But anyway, I'm waffling on. Albania. Okay, a little bit trickier here, so that's why you need to know your flags. I think this is a Madagascar flag. I don't know my flags. Okay. Oh, I think this is Andorra. I'm not sure, but okay, right, another tricky one. Bolivia. But still, it's super important because, you know, you never know when license plates can come in handy. Let's say this is Armenia. Austria. The Austrian flag. Latvia. And Ghana. Oh, lastly, oh, okay, this is an interesting one. Well, I'm assuming it's going to be Mozambique because in Malaysia, they don't look like this. I actually don't know. It's definitely not Norway, definitely not Afghanistan. I think it's Mozambique. Okay. Oh, for a second I got worried there. Yeah, really cool variety of quizzes. Please do check it out. What I really want to emphasize is the guides, and that's a real personal favorite of mine because I don't know about you, but I get so overwhelmed by all of the information that there is. I go to YouTube, I go to Reddit, I go to Discord, and on Discord you've got so many channels. You know, you've got Plunkett as well, and as useful and, you know, rich as they are of information, it's not really all compacted together. And OpenGuessr have really hit the nail on the head here. They have compiled all of these sources of information into one place. So they got all of these various guides, also kind of ranked by difficulty, to introduce you to the world of geoguessing. And I believe this will really help you to up your game in all things geography. So for example, I have no idea to how to create a map, so I'll definitely be giving this a read and check out the best way to start map creation. Right, although I can talk about OpenGuessr for hours, let's actually come back to the purpose of the video, and that is learning about Germany. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start up this quiz, German states, and to make this exciting and interesting, I actually got a really cool trick that you guys can also learn. I've only been playing GeoGuessr for what, just over a year, and I've managed to climb up from basically what is 0 ELO to nearly 1400, and the way I've been able to do that is just, you know, by playing games. But as you can see on my profile, I just hit level 100. I've only kind of played 2300 classic games. Now, although I do a bit of duels and all of the other game modes on the side, I try most of my learning comes from, you know, offline activities. And what I do like to do is just get a pen and paper and start memorizing meta. I don't do the boring way of, like, you know, writing it until you memorize it and your hand falls off. I try to associate specific clues with a specific, I don't know, fun memory. So that's how we're gonna be learning these following regions, because I've never seen those before, apart from probably like Bayern, Munich, because of the football club. That's the only one that rings a bell. But yeah, let's get started. So we'll just start from the top and see how creative we get. And also do participate along and put in the comments what your associations are and whether you've used this method before. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how our brains work differently and what weird kind of stuff we'll all come up with. But yeah, keep it PG to an extent. All right, so the first place is Thuringen. I have no idea what that is, so we're just gonna, so that's Hessen. Just gonna click around. Okay, right, so that was Thuringen. Thuringen. Kind of looks a little bit like a dinosaur. Like, you see it's got its head here, it's got its tail. The only way I can associate it with Thuringen is, also, I'm so sorry about the pronunciation. I will, after this video, go out of my way and learn how to pronounce these things properly, these names properly. So the concept of Therian, you know, some people identify as Therians and tend to be animals, right? So spirits and souls of animals. So that's how I'm gonna associate it. Do let me know if you think of a better way. Thuringen equals Therian. Looks like a chubby dinosaur. Okay, next is Berlin. Okay, that's easy, I've just been there. I'm pretty sure it's this. Nailed it. Okay, Saarland. Okay, it kind of sounds Dutch, so I want to go ahead and click here, but I'm not sure. Okay, that was actually, yeah, wasn't that? Nope. Yes, okay, right. I knew it was somewhere like on the left-hand side, on the west of Germany. Okay, so Saarland. Okay, how can we think of this? Saarland. All right, this is a bit boring, but it's the first thing I came up with. Saarland sounds a little bit like far, and this region seems really far away from everyone. It's kind of small, so that's how I'm gonna remember it. Saarland is Fahrland. Brandenburg. Okay, so I just visited Brandenburg Gate, so I'm gonna go ahead and click here because that's near Berlin. Okay, perfect. That makes it easy because if you know a little bit of history, you should know all about Brandenburg Gate and what it means, and that it is in Berlin. So don't click Berlin, click outside of Berlin. So Brandenburg. All right, Bremen. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've been to Bremen before and I don't know where it is. I think it's this. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, it was. All right, so I have no idea what can we associate this with? Bremen, kind of looks like a plankton, you know, from SpongeBob, but I can't think of anything that would link Bremen with SpongeBob or this diagram. I just know I've been there, but that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is to think of something funny. All right, I thought of something. It's not funny, but it kind of makes sense. So Bremen starts with BRE, and there's kind of like a break, you know, there's like a gap between the two. So there's one at the top, and there's a gap, and then you got another bit of land. So when I say break starts with BRE as well. So Bremen, there's a break in between. So that's how I'm gonna try memorizing it. All right, Hamburg, place where hamburgers come from, right? I have a feeling it's this. I think this is Hamburg. No, that was not Hamburg. No, where is Hamburg? Here? Oh, okay, right, this is Hamburg. That's just poor geography knowledge. Don't at me, this is why we're learning, okay? This is why we're learning today. Okay, so Hamburg is sandwiched in between those two big counties at the top. And you know what? Sandwich is low-key a burger. Depends how you define it. So that's how we're gonna remember it. It's sandwiched or burgered if you're feeling picky. All right, so Niedersachsen. Again, I will learn how to pronounce these places. I already had a couple of you at me for not doing it properly. I am so sorry. English is my third language. That's my excuse. Alright, so Niedersachsen, so I guess it's quite straightforward. Neder, by Nederland. So yeah, close to Netherlands. So that's how we're gonna memorize that. So by Netherlands, kind of sounds the same. Then we got Rijnland-Pfalz. I heard of Rijnland before. I can't, for the love of me, remember where it is. So we're just gonna guess. Okay, that was very lucky. Rheinland-Pfalz, so it's down here and we got Rhine, we got Land, we got Pfalz, it's just on top of Saarland. Okay, I got it. Saarland, Faarland, Rhineland, Rhine, right here, right land, right here land. I'm sorry, this sounds pathetic, but I'm gonna memorize it like that. You can slowly see how strangely my brain works. Alright, so Mecklenburg-Vorpommern. I feel so awful pronouncing these. Okay, again, not something I've come across before, so maybe here? Okay, no. This one? Nope. This one? No. Okay, this one over here. Okay, Mecklenburg-Vorpommern. Not really sure what to say. Let me think how we can memorize this together. I'm really struggling with this one, but the first thing that sprung into mind is the word Mecklenburg. It has the E-C-K-L-E and it kind of similar spelling to freckles. So freckles, Mecklenburg. If I put it on the screen, it kind of, you'll see the resemblance. And you got those islands, and I never realized there were islands in Germany like that. I know there were a few like bits here and there, but this is proper like, little freckles going on. So I'm gonna say they're the freckles of Germany. That's how I'm gonna try and memorize that. All right, so Nordrhein-Westfalen. I know it's not this one. This had a different name. It's northwest. So maybe this one. No, this one. No, was it this one? No. Okay, I can't tell my left to right, can I? All right, so northwest. It's west, not east, Polina. Well done. So I guess it's west. That's the first thing you can think of. Nordrhein, it's the most western county region, so I suppose that's how you can remember it. It's the one that sticks out the most, kinda. I'm not sure, but looks like it is to me. So the most western one, that's how we're gonna remember it. So that's it. Right, Bayern. Right, we know our football, we know our teams, and I know Munich is here, and that's how we're gonna remember that, because of football. But if you're not a football fan and you have no idea who Bayern Munich is, how else can we say it? Bayern sounds like bye, and it's technically the last county, the last region of Germany. If you kind of go from left to right, it's the last one, so you'd be like, bye, Bayern. But yeah, that's how we're gonna remember it. Okay, Schleswig-Holstein. I'm just gonna click around. That's Saxon. That one. Okay, how do we remember this one? How are we gonna remember this top one? Schleswig-Holstein. Okay, Schleswig, there's wig at the end, like a hair wig. And you can imagine that Germany is wearing a little hat, a little wig on top, like a little crown. That's how I'm gonna remember it, the wig. Germany has a wig. All right, Hessen. Right, is this Hessen? No, that was not Hessen. I think, isn't Hessen like here or here? Okay, either that one or that one. That one, no. That one. Okay, it's that one. So Hessen, lots of S's. Hessen. Let me think. Maybe I just need to learn Hessen. I can't think of anything funny. Right, next one is Baden-Württemberg. So maybe it's this one because I can't recall this one being coming across. Okay, it was that one. Well, one thing I can think of is Baden. It sounds like bad, and it's like a bad naughty little county, bad naughty little region, just being there by itself, isolated from everybody else at the bottom. It's got its Bayern Munich, the football fans, to support them, but it's been a bad region. It's been a bit naughty, so it's just there at the bottom, having a little bit of alone time. That's how we're gonna remember it. All right, next one is Sachsen-Anhalt. And I believe it was this one. No, oh my days. It's this one. So Saxon, it kind of looks like Texas, doesn't it? Like Loki does, but I can't think of anything that would associate. So it does look a little bit like Texas, and I'm really struggling with this one, but I think I have a way to remember it. So it's called Saxon-Anhalt, and as you know, in Texas there is a city called San Antonio. So Sa and San Antonio, so that's how I'm gonna remember it. This is Texas, San Antonio. And then we also have Saxon itself, which is right at the bottom. And how are we gonna remember that? Well, I suppose it's just San. Doesn't have the Antonio, but let's be a bit more creative. Kind of looks like a hat, you know? Looks like a Mexican hat. I'm not sure what the actual name is for those. Sombrero, that's what it's called. And Saxon, sombrero, it starts with the S-A. All right, don't come at me, but that's what I'm able to come up with on the spot. So sombrero is Saxon. All right, so that's all the counties. So let's see how well our memorization has worked. All right, Hessen. We know, right, so Hessen is the one that we didn't actually, Hessen's actually the one I couldn't come up with, and I remembered it because I was staring at it for such a long time. So actually, yeah, guys, help me out here. How should I remember Hessen? Any ideas? All right, Saxon-Anhalt. Okay, it's Texas, it's San Antonio, which is this. Brandenburg, of course, is by Berlin. Schleswig-Holstein, so Wig. Germany has a wig. Bayern, bye-bye. It's the last region, but also Bayern Munich. Bremen, it has a break, so it's this little one. Hamburg, it is sandwiched. It's Hamburged between two regions, or two states, sorry. Thüringen, okay, that's the first one that I was put on the spot for. Farians, looks like a dinosaur. Saarland, which is Farland, and it is very far away, and it's just tiny. Saxon, so that was my last minute sombrero hat. Baden-Württemberg, okay, so I see the word bad. So it's this one here, it's there isolated all by itself. Rhineland-Pfalz, so Rhineland, so that was a poor one. I'm sure you guys can think of something better, but it was by Saarland, so Rhineland, right there. Nordrhein-Westfalen, so it was northwest, the most western state of Germany. Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, so those were the freckles of Germany. And then we got Niedersachsen, which is Netherlands. And then last but not least, Berlin. All right, not bad at all. All right, I think this was a really good start to learning the states of Germany. To, you know, solidify this all, let's go into a Germany guide and see what else we can learn about this country. So if you're going to countries, and you'll see all of the lovely ranges of countries OpenGuessr has to offer. We'll go to Europe, which is the first one here, and in alphabetical order we'll select Germany. You'll see that there's actually quite a bit of information already, but you know, OpenGuessr is constantly updating, so if you are feeling generous, you can actually contribute. And similar to, I suppose, Wikipedia, you can actually you can help out and provide the information, and you don't even need to be a developer. There is text-to-code tool, which is super useful. But as far as Germany goes, we all know that it's .de, but what I didn't know is the phone number, the area code, which is +49, so that's actually really useful. Right, we got the flag here, which is very good, but let's hit the strategies. So identifying letters such as A, U, O, and that B, which is, I think is an S, as a presence you'll find in Germany and Austria. Snow-capped peaks signal the Alps, which stretch into Germany. Yes, so on the southern bit of Germany, you know, it does get a little bit mountainous. And look for 3 to 5-story apartment buildings in urban areas. Street view coverage available since 2023 across nearly all of Germany. Yes, that's right. If you are seeing a Germanic looking country and you're seeing German, you know, you're seeing all of these letters, but the coverage, the little like watermark is saying 2022, 2021, 2019, you're not in Germany, because Street View only arrived to Germany in 2023. So that's a really great fact. So if you're ever 50-50 between Germany and Austria, well, check out the coverage. Common brick houses found in the northern regions. So yeah, I'm pretty sure like the closer you get to the Netherlands, the more like it looks like the Netherlands. That's like my best trick. before I really started learning about Germany, I'd either like plonk right in the middle if I just had no clues, but if I saw any red brick whatsoever, I'd just go north or northwest, and that seemed to always do the trick. And if it ever looked like a bit Soviet, I'll always go east because, you know, the East Germany, the DDR back in the day. And lastly, we have in urban settings, expect a blue tinge from street view vehicle. I never knew that. I get a blue car in Germany. And the other cool thing is that you get some really helpful videos at the bottom as well that you can check out. So you can see one by Harrier. So I'm pretty sure he's a Germany expert. I watched a few of his Twitches where he was just grinding every single village name of Germany. But yeah, you can also head over to some of these really useful videos. To solidify all of our learning, I know we did a little bit of the Germanic states. We looked a little bit of the theory on the growing Germany page on the education portal of OpenGuessr, but let's now actually do a little bit of map playing and see the various locations in Germany that come up. Right, so I think we should be in Germany now because I selected the Germany map. And it's looking very foresty. Now, I remember reading when I was in Berlin, I'm pretty sure there was like this interesting fact that said Germany was like 87% forest or something like that. It's got like around 1 trillion trees. Can you believe that? Absolutely crazy. But right, this looks very alpine to me, like with those trees. So I'm just gonna go maybe more south because those trees don't look very foolish to me. I don't know about you, but yeah, we're gonna go a little bit south. Okay, that seemed to have worked out. Nice. Okay, looking a little bit flat here. We got some bollards actually. Nothing too specific about these bollards, but it is looking super flat. I want to say it's like North Germany or northern part. Whether it is east or west, that's another question, but I see a brick building down there, and you know what they say, red brick, go more west. Well, that's what I say. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see if there's another sign somewhere. Lichtenwalder Straße. Oh, okay, there you go. Chemnitz and Frankenberg. Oh, I recognize these places. Chemnitz, definitely. Oh, there it is. Okay, so actually it wasn't west, it was East Germany. There's Frankenberg, so actually we could probably 5k this. Let's line our compass up to the north. I didn't actually catch the name of the road. That was silly. 169. I suppose that's the name of the road. Yeah, it's this one. So the thing is to the east. Maybe like somewhere here. Yeah, let's try it. Nice. I nearly 5k'd it. I got a bit lazy, but here we go. Right, what we got here. Again, we are super flat. Super duper flat. So again, North Germany most likely. We got a bit of wind turbines. Going on. Yeah, not much information. So I'll probably go ahead and click North Germany. It's gonna give me even Denmark vibe. So I'm just gonna go like Hamburg, this kind of area. Okay. It was North Germany, just a little bit more to the east. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. What can I say? And next up we have, we have Unterschleißheim. Stadt Unterschleißheim. Okay, so we're in a city like that, and then we got Verbund. Okay, see, maybe it's like a smaller city. What else have we got? Steinhofen, pizza. Yes, we're definitely in like a big place. I wish I knew my German region codes. Maybe that's the next thing I could learn. Now the region codes. Oh, there's a big road, so let's go towards that big road. Oh, München. Okay, right. Come to me sign. There we go. So München is to the south. So we're somewhere here. Somewhere, oh there we go, there's Ingolstadt. So I'm just gonna plonk somewhere here and hope for the best. Yeah, I can't see the place with the Schleißen. Otherwise I'll spend ages. There we go. It was just, oh, it was actually that just there. You know what, I'm quite happy with that. I thought that was quite decent. Alright, we'll do one more. So, right, I remember learning about these blue tag things. I'm pretty sure they're like specifically to West Germany by Netherlands. So that's where I'm gonna go. Like somewhere here. Okay, nice, yes. Near to the Netherlands. Right, I can carry on playing Germany, but I hope these tips were useful, and I hope you'll all go and check out OpenGuessr and all the resources that it has to offer, which are all free. So please do go and show your support. And again, yeah, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. As always, thank you all for watching. Please do comment, like the video, and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, Happy New Year once again, and see you all later. Bye now.